Hey, it's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another sponsored review. This time, it's not an ICO. It's actually a working product. They got thousands of subs, or customers, I should say, and they're making revenue slowly but surely, but getting there. And I'm excited to really bring this company to you guys. Wild Crypto, as many of you know, Cliff High has talked about the gambling industry being huge coming into 2018 and going forward. So I'm excited about companies like this. One other company, True Flip, that's one I used to actually participated in the ICO with, and they have a promising future. I think WildCoin will have a promising future as well, and we're going to get into the details of this company. Many of you probably know the company from JSNIP4. He interviewed, I believe, the founder back when the ICO was getting started, and it's performed pretty well so far. I think the ICO was roughly 8 cents. It is currently at 19 cents, up 30 cents today, if I'm not mistaken. We'll take a look at that shortly. But again, the site is wildcrypto.com. If you guys are US citizens, you have to use a VPN. I use the VPN that I personally use on a regular basis is a company called HitBTC, and this is their site here. You can try them for free trial, and you can extend the free trial. You just have to share their app on your social media account, but you get 2 gigs free out the gate. So I think 2 gigs a month it may be for free, but great software. There are many different VPN companies out there. This is just the one I use. I'm not plugging this company in particular, but this is what I use. So if you want to visit wildcrypto.com, use a VPN for all you US citizens out there. You'll be able to play on there as well if you are a US citizen, and I'll get into the details about that here in a minute. But again, this gambling industry is already a huge industry, right? Big industry, billions and billions of dollars gross revenue a year in this industry. And I think with the advent of cryptocurrencies, blockchain, that's only going to grow and become more accessible to more people. So the one tidbit I do want to share with you before we actually get into this here review, the global betting and gaming consultant firm actually stated that in by 2021, they project gambling revenues to be north of $500 billion, and that's going to take, and I believe, and it's only quite natural that we see cryptocurrencies take a slice of that. Cryptocurrency or blockchain gambling sites take a slice of that. Let's say even 5%. That's still an enormous amount of revenue there up for grabs. So companies like Wild Crypto, True Flip, I think DAO Casino is another one I've heard of. They're going to be major players in this game. So look out for this. These are the type of companies we want to look out for, especially in this day and age where I believe Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, I put quotations around currencies, cryptocurrencies, in my opinion, will play less and less of. They'll be big in the future for sure, and more people will use them to use sites like Wild Crypto to buy Wild Crypto tokens to play on different platforms. So again, wildcrypto.com. Their site is very, I like the graphics. you know, marketing to me is critical, and I'm really loving how they position and branded themselves. Wild Crypto is actually currently trading around 19 cents, I believe. Yeah, 19 cents on average. They're up 37% today, but that may be a little deceiving. Volume is quite light with Cryptopia. That's the major exchange currently. It's only $12,000 in volume today, 24-hour period, I should say. So I've been tracking Wild Crypto for a little bit. Their ICO was 8 cents, as I stated. I've seen them up as high as, and this is full disclosure, I don't have any Wild Crypto tokens, but as you can see, I've seen them as high as $1.50 when we had that run up. So it's going to have a lot of growth potential here, in my opinion. 19 cents, almost 20 cents. High was $1.50. And I told you guys, I've been tracking Wild Crypto for a little bit. And I remember maybe a week or two ago when Bitcoin was at 11,000. Yeah, a week ago, Bitcoin was around 11,000, right? Well, Wild Crypto has been right here at 19, 18 cents since then. So I think why is because there'll actually be today, March 14th, they are supposed to be launching on a new exchange, HitBTC, their actual token, not an IC or what do you call it? IOU. This is their actual token that will be on HitBTC. You guys know how I feel about centralized exchanges. What I suggest, if you want to buy from HitBTC, get the tokens and then get them off of there. So don't keep anything on any exchange. There's nothing, you know, this is my philosophy for all exchanges. So definitely today, if not today, in the next coming days, they will be launched on HitBTC. So that will increase volume and subsequently increase price quite naturally, right? So again, Wild Crypto, current circulating supply is roughly 24 million wild tokens. All right, and to put that into comparison, if I bring up TrueFlip, which again, I have to compare companies that I review to things that I know and understand, and so that I can convey it to you guys properly. So TrueFlip was one I was a big advocate for last year. They have a circulation of 6.2 million tokens at 97 cents, right? Well, if you do the math, that's about 4 times as many tokens Wild Crypto has. So you could basically divide this by 4, and that'll give you about 26 cents. So, you know, currently Wild Crypto, just, you know, back of the envelope comparisons and analysis on this, Wild Crypto is definitely undervalued in my opinion at the moment. So just take a look at it if you haven't. Many of you probably have heard of Wild Crypto already, like I said, from Jay Snip and his interaction with the team. So jump over there, wildcrypto.com. You'll need that VPN. Make sure you get one. And what I want to do now is take a little bit more of a deep dive into the actual company and show you guys. I want to show you this explainer video that's at the bottom here, and this video is going to show you how to register. It's just going to show you quickly how to register and sign up. It literally takes like 2 minutes to register with Wild Crypto once you're on the site. So take a look at this video.
Hello, I'm Ed Zinda with Wild Crypto, and in this video we're going to walk through the registration process.
To register for an account, go to wildcrypto.com, click on Sign Up. You'll be greeted with a registration page. Fill out the pertinent information, confirm that you are over 18, and agree to the terms and conditions. Then click Create My Account. The second step asks you for a wallet address. This is the wallet address you will use to purchase WILD tokens with Ethereum or deposit your own WILD tokens which you already hold. Once you've entered your wallet address, click Continue. Congratulations, you are now registered and ready to play.
So as you can see, that's a fairly easy method or process to go through to register with Wild Crypto. Do not use, I want to give you guys a heads up, do not use an exchange wallet because somehow you're charged 10% by Wild Crypto for registering and giving an exchange Ether address. So make sure you use your own Ethereum address to register your account. So that is very, very simple. I had a chance to actually play one of the games, one of the 8 games. They have 8 games currently running. As you can see here, I'm trying to find out which one. I think I played Shark Link Reef. Yeah, that was the one I played. It was pretty fun. Not a big gambler myself, but I know there are many people are, and again, this is going to be it already is a huge market, you know, and hey, if Wild Crypto can take 0.5% of what the blockchain crypto marketplace is going to be for gambling, man, that's going to be huge. It's going to be a lot of demand for the token. So 8 games, and they also have a lotto. The lotto I did not play, but the lotto runs every week. It's a weekly drawing, and the current jackpot is 1.3 million tokens. So looks enticing for sure. I have to ask the team, and I forgot to do this. Forgot to ask the team if their lottery portion is probable. So I know in a few other companies, blockchain lottery type companies, their algorithm is probable, so you can prove on your own if those numbers that were randomly picked were actually random and not man-made numbers, right? So I will make sure I ask them about that and get back with you on that, because that's important. But other than that, the actual 8 games they have is very, very neat. Good graphics. I can tell they have a good solid team from a UI UX perspective. It looks good. So one thing that I do want to point out to you guys is that the actual token, the WILD token, is a functional token. It's a utility token. It is necessary for use within their platform. You can't, they didn't just create the token for a fundraise. So you must purchase their tokens to play the games, and consequently when you win in their games you get paid in WILD tokens, and then you can, you know, either take those WILD tokens and play again, or of course you can ship them out to your own wallet and convert on exchange like HitBTC or Cryptopia. I want to show you this video that goes over how you even deposit ETH and buy your tokens. So it's a fairly simple process, so let's take a look at that.
Hello, I'm Ed Zinda for Wild Crypto, and in this video we're going to walk through how to top up your Wild Crypto player account.
To add funds to your Wild Crypto account, you can either deposit WILD tokens you already own in your personal wallet, buy tokens with Ethereum from your personal wallet, or use the popular Shapeshift service. First, we're going to run through buying tokens with Ethereum and depositing your own personal wild token. First, let's open up My Ether Wallet. So go to www.myetherwallet.com. Click on Send Ether and Tokens. And depending on how you created your wallet, you can import it using one of these options below, for example, using a private key. Once you've entered your information and clicked Unlock, you will be greeted with this page. The next step is to go over to your Wild Crypto account by clicking My Account. You'll be greeted with your player details. Take note of your wallet address. We want to make sure that this wallet address matches this wallet address. So if we expand this a little bit, it's exactly the same. These two addresses need to match in order for your Wild Crypto account to be credited correctly. Next, let's click the Add Funds button. First, we're going to buy tokens with Ethereum. So we click Buy over here under Buy with Ethereum. We are greeted with a notice informing us that we can only deposit with our registered Ethereum wallet. Click I understand, and you'll be given an Ethereum wallet address to send Ether to. So we can go ahead and copy this. We can copy this the normal way, or we can actually click the copy button. The address is actually copied. We go over to My Ether Wallet, paste the address, and decide on the amount of Ether we want to send. So remember, 1 Ether will get you 100 wild tokens. So we're just going to send 1 Ether and click Generate Transaction. Then click Send Transaction and make sure all of the information is correct. We do want to send 1 Ether, so yes, I am sure. And we can actually check the transaction status. Shows that it is pending on the blockchain. And 100 tokens should appear in our account in a matter of minutes. And as you can see, we have 100 tokens added to our account. Next, let's deposit wild tokens from our own personal account. Click Deposit. You'll be greeted with a notice informing you that you must deposit from your registered Ethereum wallet. Click I understand and copy the deposit address displayed. Go over to My Ether Wallet, paste the address, select Wild, and then select the amount of wild you want to send. In this case, we'll select 100, generate the transaction, send the transaction, click Yes, I am sure. You should be able to check the status of the transaction, and it is pending. We now have 100 more tokens added to our account. The final method is to use the Shapeshift service. Click Buy. You'll be greeted with this interface where you can actually choose the cryptocurrency you wish to purchase wild with. In this case, we're going to pick Dogecoin.
Smart man. Dogecoin.
The rate shows you how many wild you can purchase with that particular cryptocurrency. Minimum and maximum tell you the minimum wild you can purchase and the maximum wild you can purchase with this particular coin. And these are determined by the Shapeshift service itself. So in this case, we're going to buy 100 more wild. This over here is the amount of Dogecoin we need to send once we click Buy. So let's click Buy Wild, and you'll be greeted with an address to deposit your Dogecoin. Once Shapeshift has determined that you've deposited the correct amount of Dogecoin, it will inform Wild Crypto, and those wild tokens, in this case 100 wild, will be credited to your account. We now have 100 more wild added to our account.
All right, there you go, people. So I want to just reiterate there, if you didn't catch it in the video, they are pegging their crypto, their wild token, 1 to 100. So for every 1 to 100 to ETH. So with every ETH, you get 100 tokens. So at current prices, we're looking at roughly $7 is what the purchase in price is for wild token. And remember, if we go back here to the market cap, they're currently trading at 20 cents. Just something to round up, 20 cents. So there's a lot of room to grow if they're able to pull this off and drive a lot of traffic to their site. So far, they've been doing a great job with little to no marketing. The way they've kind of rolled out their marketing campaigns, it's really paid off for them. So they've got a few thousand customers or users on the platform right now, and they just launched. I can't remember off the top of my head. Maybe a month or two ago, they actually launched their platform. So again, it may be a good idea to take a look at Wild Crypto, to play their games, and you know, in playing, you will possibly, if you hodl any of their tokens, you may be able to really make out pretty well with that with their token, if their infrastructure can continue to grow, which I think it will, along with a lot of these gambling companies. So I do want to stress, though, the site is, again, wildcrypto.com. Check them out. I do want to stress, though, that for U.S. citizens, I don't know if I said this at the beginning, but U.S. citizens, you're restricted from going to their site. However, if you take your computer and fly over to, like for me, I would fly over to Canada, open my computer back up, log in. No, I'm just playing. Use a VPN. You'll be able to get to their site, and from there you can gamble, or you can play their games up to, let's say you win. You can win up to 5,000 wild tokens without having to do KYC with them. So you do have some free reign there to play and try out their platform and have some fun, really. So anything above 5,000 wild tokens that you win, that's kind of the threshold for U.S. citizens. And there are a few other countries that can't participate as well. I'll find that right now. So you can't see the countries that are not allowed to play directly through without a VPN. You have to not have a VPN activated to or enabled to see this. But the list of countries are the United States, France, Netherlands, and Caraco. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And the United Kingdom. And those are the countries that you can't directly get into the site, so that VPN is necessary there. So yeah, that's this is like I said, it looks like a solid company. I haven't, full disclosure, I haven't played with any real money. Just played. You can go in and actually play the demo games. You don't have to play. If you go to the game section, you can try play/try, and you can try it out before you put some real skin in the game and try your luck at it. So as I've stated, man, cryptos are a perfect technology for gambling. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna really open up, and I think there's gonna really be a huge space. Again, I want to reiterate, Cliff High sees data sets for gambling being huge, and this company is one of the companies that has a first mover advantage, so they'll be able to really learn, pivot, and iterate very quickly before some of the other players get into the space. So again, visit their site, wildcrypto.com, check them out. And you know, I think we really need to keep in mind that the space is so small. I talk about this all the time. Like, cryptos in general are just tiny, the whole cryptocurrency space. So you know, there's a lot of room to grow with these niche markets like gambling and betting and stuff like that. So just a small piece of the pie. I think Wild Crypto can do that with the team they have, the marketing they have, marketing strategy and campaigns they have rolled out. So check them out. One last thing before we go, I do want to tell you that they have a partnership, Wild Crypto does, with a company that's getting ready to actually do an ICO. The name of the company is hilarious, but the company name is Chops in the Apps. So Chops in the Apps has a game called Chopsticks, and very promising startup. They actually have partnerships with luxury hotels like in Vegas. I think they're launching with Wild Crypto very soon, but the partnerships they have are existing already in Vegas with a couple of casinos. So I'll leave a link to that company, that site, and you can check out a preview of their game. So they're collabing with Wild Crypto to bring a new game very similar to Angry Birds later this year in July, I believe. So I'm excited. I'm excited about this company. I want you guys to check it out. At least check it out. See if you like it. I know there are many gambling sites out there. There are, but this is one that I think may have some legs. So when you have some free time and some, I guess when the market kind of turns around, you want to splurge a little bit, check out wildcrypto.com, people. It's your boy Crypto Blood, and that's it for this sponsored review. I appreciate your attention. Holla.